Hi Toros, it's Evan again for video today. I'm in the garage going to do a video right now, I want to make a video right now on a cigar review. Yes, second cigar review today, pretty cool, nice big ass cigar. This cigar review is actually going to be kind of not so nice. I just smoked the Alec Bradley White Gold Toro 6x52. Not a great cigar. Disclaimer, this video might contain some bad language, also might contain me ranting quite a bit. Heads up, you know guys, big ass cigar for life. Now the first thing I want to talk about is the new release cigar. This is a pretty new cigar according to pipesandcigars.com when I bought it. Not the great cigar. You first light it up, you get a very mild taste, and I mean mild. Very, very mild. Super mild taste. Super tight draw. Very, very mild. Kind of sweet, airy, mild. First thing off the bat, I can tell you right now, almost unsmokable. Literally almost unsmokable. Like, try to suck an ice cube through a straw. There's almost no way you can smoke this. Really, no. So the first thing I want to talk about is, that's the main thing I want to talk about, is very hard to smoke. Very tight draw. Second third was mild. Last third was mild. Basically, essentially no flavor. And I know what people are going to say is, well, you're not letting it acclimate long enough. No, that's not the problem. Because it wasn't so much the flavor of the cigar that was bad, it was the draw. It's like sucking an ice cube through a straw. That's what, people have said before. It's like sucking a golf ball through a straw. It's not fun at all. I am not a big fan of cigars that have a very tight draw as opposed to a loose straw. I would much rather have a loose straw and deal with the problem. It's like a loose straw is not great either because, with a loose straw, you can very easily, overheat the cherry. You can make it burn too hot, too fast. But the advantage of having a loose straw is you can control it. A loose straw you can control. A not so loose straw you cannot control. It's very, very hard to control a tight draw. Actually, in actuality, there's not much you can really do at all about it. I mean, you could try putting a rod through it, not a rod. You get the point, like a pointer stick, like a toothpick through the cigar. You really can't do anything about it. It's basically, essentially, a no-go. Once you have a cigar that has a loose straw, you can chuck it, you can try to smoke it, but at a certain point, it's really not a good cigar. Overall strength, mild, no strength, retrohailing notes, a little bit of pepper, aroma nice smell, typical cigar smell. The burn was horrible, required 4 touch-ups, 1 relight, very bad burn. Basically unsmokable, really not a good big-ass cigar, as in the big-ass cigar for life. Just over 40 minutes it lasted. This is how much is left of it. One sec. Yeah, I only smoked about half of it, honestly, because, honestly, I don't want to be smoking something. It was such a tight draw that I was actually inhaling a little bit down my lungs. That's not good for you. Cigar smoke is not meant to be inhaled. It's like sucking an ice cube through a straw. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of cigars that have a tight draw. I'm not a big fan of pipes that have a tight draw. I would much, much, much rather have a cigar that has a very loose draw. And even if it burns only 20, 30 minutes, that's 20, 30 minutes of enjoyment. Price point in this is $5 or less. I paid on Pipes and Cigars $4.50 for this. Not worth more than, I'd say, $2 probably. I mean, in actuality, I wouldn't pay much more than $1 for this. It's up there with a house brand cigar, a nice big ass cigar. Honestly, 2 out of 10 for rating. Horrible. For a very new cigar, very, 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 very disappointing. Not something to pick up. This has been an Alec Bradley White Gold 6x52, basically unsmokable. I mean, maybe it's just a dud. I mean, there might be good cigars that have, good brands of this. What I'm trying to say is, this might just be a dud, and this just might have been rolled wrong, but really, honestly, at this point, I'm not a big fan of it. Comment, like the video, subscribe, keep smoking this big ass cigar for life. Bye. Horrible cigar, 2 out of 10 for rating. Bye.